Colorado state lawmakers are ready to crack down on fentanyl being distributed across our state.
And today they introduced new legislation to keep Coloradans safe. The bill will strengthen penalties for people distributing fentanyl, but does not address possession of fentanyl. Those who deal fentanyl will see increased felony charges, but if someone dies as a result of that, dealers will be charged with a level 1 drug felony. The bill will also require mandatory substance use assessments and treatment as a part of sentencing.
We are going to go after the distribution networks, the dealers, and the people bringing these laced drugs into our state while not criminalizing people who are struggling with substance abuse.
Now, for those who do struggle with substance use disorders, it can feel impossible to stop the cycle.
Denver 7's Colette Bordelon spoke with a woman who overcame her addiction and is now dedicated to helping other women do the same.
Just gonna serenade you, okay?
Spend the day with Laura Beth Burkhalter.
I'm a big fan of practical jokes, so.
You'll laugh a lot. And listen to her play.
Once used to shun you.
It'll bring tears to your eyes.
I was addicted to fentanyl for a decade.
A time when she was an entirely different person.
Soulless, very dark, very lonely.
When she was young, she was prescribed fentanyl for certain injuries. And once she used it, there was no going back.
Because at the end, I was injecting fentanyl, wearing the patches, and eating them. Like, it was very heavy.
When using opiates, the brain gets a rush of dopamine, the feel-good hormone.
The longer you're using an opiate, the higher your tolerance for the opiate would be.
Jean Thomas specializes in addiction psychiatry at Magnolia Medical Group. She says most of her patients struggle with fentanyl addiction, but there aren't enough treatment options available to the general public.
They're fighting. They show up every time. They try their hardest, and just one mistake, one slip, and they're gone. So it's really sad.
It is absolutely heartbreaking.
Burkhalter knows that feeling.
Because it feels like there's nothing I can do. So I'm doing as much as I possibly can.
Her journey brought her here, running a women's sober living home in Loveland, seeing herself in the people she helps.
If you had survived what I had, and you had lost all your friends and so many people, wouldn't you do absolutely anything you possibly could? Of course you would.
Recovery.
What do you have to lose?
Took time and work. Lots of it.
I was already dying every single day. So what more is there to lose?
Because in every cathartic chord is a gratitude for each second she has and a drive to make sure others can say the same. Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.